Okay, this one, oh, even better. Okay, this was the reorder. This was the reorder.
Well, I just was able to get a few more coins. You have to understand. So, John Lennon, it's John Lennon. I don't have to explain John Lennon. You know, everybody knows that.
You know.
Everybody knows John Lennon. And his death was one of the kind of the tragic things in popular culture, obviously. And so there's commemorative pieces out there. There might be tens of thousands of different commemorative pieces for John Lennon.
Honestly, yeah, if you think
they're
about
out there. They're in every possible format. However, there is one coin. One legal tender coin, and it's this right here. For the very first time, the Royal Mint has made a legal tender coin. John Lennon's on this side, and as it's legal tender, King Charles is on the other side. It has a face value of £5 that is legal tender in UK.
Wow.
It is made by the Royal Mint. They've been making coins for, what, 1,200 years. Wow. And it is an official John Lennon legal tender coin that you see right here. So you have the Lincoln penny, and the Kennedy $50, and the Washington quarter, and now you have the John Lennon £5 coin that you have right here. It is truly the greatest commemorative to one of the greatest musicians, cultural icons that we've seen, certainly in my lifetime. The first time we brought this in, I think we had about 1,000 pieces. They were gone just like this. I was able to get 500 more pieces in at my original issue price right here. I don't know if they can get any more of these in. Given the situation in the world today, who knows? I had it for a few minutes at 1 a.m. I don't know how many we have left. I'm assuming 300 or 400, something.
300, that's it, about 300.
About 300, so we sold really, 200 at 1 a.m. So you need to pick up the phone. This is your opportunity. I don't know if I can get a restock. It's not a price issue. I don't know that I can get a restock on this.
And look at how it's like, I just love all of this. I mean, do we get this with all of our coins? Again, I'm like, this is just so beautiful.
No, this is kind of a special presentation.
I mean, look at how, this would be an amazing gift. For this price of $39.99, that is pretty amazing with all of the story connected to this. And then you were talking about the Royal...
Right here, the Royal Mint. Of course, they've been making coins in England for over 1,000 years.
That's amazing.
It's the Royal Mint.
Right.
Okay, and this is an actual coin, as opposed to, like I said, there's lots of medallions and silver pieces and, all of this kind of stuff commemorating John Lennon. I mean, like I said, he's John Lennon. But there's one coin. This is the coin.
Wrap your brain around that. And to be able to make it yours for under $40.
And then look at the image that's there. And if it looks familiar, is because it's that image.
Here we go. We're going to focus on for you. Hold on.
That most iconic photographic image of Lennon right there, wearing that kind of famous T-shirt looking on. And what you have is you have the coin that mirrors that profile right there.
This is so impressive.
And then on the back, of course, it gives all the technical details and so on and so forth in terms of the specifications and all. And like I said, at $39.95, the official one and only John Lennon coin. And of course, it's been approved by the Lennon estate because you have his facsimile signature down here.
Oh, wow.
With that.
Okay.
And, that's a difficult license to get as well. So like I said, there's lots of commemoratives. There's one coin. So one official numismatic commemorative, and you're looking at it.
And you're one of only however many hundred or maybe a few thousand that have this. I mean, this is a very special gift. I mean, beyond just coin collecting, if you're also a John Lennon fan or you know somebody in your family, what a special, valuable, one-of-a-kind, truly type of gift for somebody. For under $40, and maybe this is the first time you're watching one of our coin collector shows, you're thinking, wait, what? I never even heard of this. I mean, I've always been a fan. $39.99 to get this home. And again, it was flying at 1 a.m. We're down to the final 300 or so. And now with everyone ordering, we're pretty busy, about 200 or so. That's assuming you're getting one, and that's actually a good point.
And I think most people, because I reviewed the original orders, most people were getting, on average, a little over 2.
Really?
Well, sure.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
You're getting it for your kids or your parents or, aunts or uncles. I mean, I don't know, who's buying where here. But I mean, it's official. It's the only one. It's affordable. It's approachable. It's available. I've got it in the United States, which is a big deal.
Yeah, that's actually,
right now. That we're able to get this, to be able to hold this price, that we even have it at all. And it's like I said, there's lots of John Lennon commemoratives. There's one coin.
This
There's
is it.
one coin.
This is it. We've reordered it in the past. We don't know if we can do that again.
Have no idea.
So like final 200
we do
at
our
this
best.
point.
And the fact of the matter is, can I get more at some point? Sure.
Right.
Is it going to be that price? Probably
not. So
that's the issue. I can always get coins. They're collectibles,
right.
but it becomes a price issue.
Gotcha. Okay. We got to move on. Hurry.